This is Melissa Pritchett, and I remember the first time she came in. It hadn't been that long ago. May. So, I'm not going to say anything else. You're going to tell them.
You
need some paper?
I have to say my disclaimer. I'm not a public speaker, by no means. But I must tell you this miracle that I received called Plexus.
I got paper. Yeah, here.
There you go.
This is what I have to do for Lawson every Sunday. I mean, you do what you got to do.
I've been morbidly obese for mostly about 32 years. Started when I was a teenager. And then I was getting worse health every year. 2010, I was diagnosed with diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, and fibromyalgia. After 2011, I wasn't able to work anymore. And my life consisted of just staying in the bed or in the recliner most of the day. I'd set my alarm clock at 5, and I would get my husband off to work. And at 6, I would get the baby on the bus. And then I would go back to bed, and I would set my alarm for 3:15 so I could make sure I was up for the baby to get home. And from 3:15 to about 9, I would do whatever I just had to do. I would cook our dinner, do what laundry I had to do, just what it took to basically survive. And that was my life. I was dying. I was on 2 heart pills, 2 blood pressure pills, diabetes medicine. I was on fluid pills. I took potassium currents. And I was on 3 or 4 pain pills. The worst one was the chemo grade pain medication. About $800 a month for that one pill. And I knew I was dying. I really didn't care if I did, to tell the truth. I have a 20-year-old and a 22-year-old, and I knew that they would spend their life taking care of me if I didn't die, because I wasn't able to function much. And I didn't want that for them. And in May, a friend of mine was telling me about Plexus, that she had some health problems I did. I'd done everything else there was to try. So sure, I would try whatever, because I was going to be the person that they'd tear the wall down to get me out to the hospital if I didn't do something. So I started in May with the Plexus Slim and the Probio and the Bio Cleanse. I did buy the accelerator, but with my heart I was scared to take it. So I just took those 3 products, and I did my first weigh-in in 4 weeks. And somebody told me before I started to weigh and do measurements. And so on my 4 weeks, I'd lost 29.5 pounds and 58 3/8 inches. 8 weeks, I'd lost 17.5 more pounds and 20 1/4 more inches.
Wow.
This past week was my 12th week. I've lost 13 3/4 more pounds and 19 5/8 inches.
Wow.
That's a total of 60 3/4 pounds and 98 1/4 inches.
Oh.
Those 12 weeks, I've lost 14% of my starting body weight.
Wow.
And for somebody that's been heavy as long as I have, and as miserable as I have, it has been a miracle in my life. I'm able to function. I'm actually more active than my 22-year-old. But it has been such a blessing for our family. It has changed our family history. And I just hope that if you have any of these, any problems, and health problems, I know anybody that does, but you'll tell them about Plexus, because it's life-changing. It's a miracle. God sent it to me, and I believe that.
All right, you got someone in here.
About the 8th week, well, 6th week, I guess, I was on Plexus. My husband and I and a couple of friends had went to Applebee's to eat dinner. And you always have to get half my food in the plate now and take it home with me. So we go out the door. My husband's holding my to-go plate and his tea, and I'm holding my to-go water and my cell phone. And just as I step through the door, this gentleman's holding the door, my pants hit the ground.
You got the picture?
I was mortified. I think the man holding the door was worse. He don't know whether to hitch my britches or take the stuff out of my hand. So what I'm doing this ball. I finally get back to him to get my pants out. But these are the pants, the infamous pants that fell off at Apple.
Oh my God.